Hey guys, today is July the 4th of 2022, and I wanted to do a video update on Cameco, but I've been having issues with my computer. I think I need to adjust some things, so bear with me. Hopefully this works. I've been trying to record this video and it's been having issues, but I'm going to just stick with one chart. I had a lot of stuff I wanted to show you, but for some reason it's not working out. So and that's just due to the fact that I'm back in my office and using the main computer, not my laptop, and things are, you know how it is, gets a little crazy and weird and all that stuff. So let's get into it. There's a couple of things I wanted to say that concern me on regards to the cycles on Cameco. One, that the weekly is down, which I don't really like to go long. It'll probably be short term for me until the weekly cycles turn up. I think the daily cycles are up. I haven't looked yet, but I don't want to say. I just know the weekly, the more important one, is down. So a bias to the upside, in my opinion, it's kind of limited or short or just kind of constrained. I could kind of see maybe we could just go maybe sideways, with some swings up and down, just maybe consolidating to lower. That's just because of the weekly cycle. The second thing that concerned me is one of Gann's theory is that in this cycle that we're in, this will be the year of the correction where we will go down, which would make sense to me, knowing that, from March the 18th of 2020 to April 14th of 2022 is that first big wave. And if the correction pulls in, then this will be wave 2 working. And then once that wave 2 ends, the big wave, which is wave 3, will develop, and it's going to be the biggest, longest wave where you will make the most money. I feel like maybe this is the beginning of wave 2, which coincides with the year of correction of Gann's theory. Is it going to play out? It's all in real time. We're all seeing it right now. So those are the things on the back of my mind that kind of concern me. Just looking at, see this from here, that's all a big wave. We ended on 5. This is the weekly chart. And now we're working on the correction. How deep it is, all depends. That 20 right here is very important from a vibration point of that 3249. And it's been holding, so that's good. I've been saying that if we crack that 20, there might be other key levels, 15, but the next vibration point will be 12. We'll look like maybe a 1, 2 if we pull below 20, and then 3 is the big one. So this is the one where everybody's going to make the most money. I mean, a lot of people made money here, but when wave 3 starts, that is going to be the massive 100 banger, whatever you want to call it, 1,000 banger. It's going to be a lot of money to be made there. Right now, it's just, speculation. That's what I see in my head and my theory, using Gann's theory and all that, with the wave 5, Elliott wave 5 up here. Right here it says this is an ABC, but, in theory, an ABC is much deeper. That's the other thing that concerns me. We go to the daily chart. This is all more fractal in the Elliott wave stuff theory. But this would be A, B, C. And, it may be possible that C ends right here. But normally C is much lower. It all depends how deep it would go. But it normally takes out at least A and it pushes lower. That's the theory. And with Gann's theory of the year of the correction and Elliott wave and the Gann monthly cycle, this would be That's more fractal, more short, short term. July would have been the swing low using the Gann monthly wave, which I can't show you right now because I've been having issues with my system and everything else. The computer is like a Mercury retrograde. Everything is just going out of whack. But that's what I wanted to kind of boil down on that. Those are my concerns. With that being said, there's other things that are lining up, like the Gann monthly wave making a swing low in July, and then maybe continuing up. There's other clusters that I follow, some esoteric cycles that indicate that there's a probability that there's going to be now an upside. Maybe to retest this high, 32.49, I don't know, of April 14. That remains to be seen. So it's like mixed. It's 50-50. There's a theory that we're going to continue going lower. And then there's also the theory that, we could get a bounce here and maybe retest some high, or maybe retest some structure up here. And maybe could continue higher. I'm not leaning there because the weekly cycles always concern me when they're down. It's kind of just always kind of limited. It just goes up and, they'll pull back down. It could just consolidate or even lower. So that's what the data shows me, and that's what I'm seeing. But with that being said, I think I'm going to be going long Tuesday and having my stop right below 20. So far, 20 has been holding, and that so far is good. It's good. If it cracks 20, then it'll stop me out. Then my theory that it might continue going lower will pan out. That all depends on price action if it continues going lower. But for maybe a swing, maybe to the upside, maybe to even test this 28, or maybe try to get to 32.49 with all the stuff going on, all the catalysts, all the wars, the Ukraine war, all the G7 and all that stuff going on, that is always changing and there's always news popping up. Maybe that could be a catalyst where things can maybe get a pop. But there's a lot of things I'm seeing this week that could potentially bring a nice little pop to the upside. So Tuesday, depending on price action, once I see volume and everything all lining up, I'm going to be placing a buy order and have my stop right below here. It's very risky. That's the risk that happens, is that you got a couple of things that are, seasonality. June, July are swing lows. So that confirms, maybe a possible bottom, swing low here. Like I said, the cycles I'm seeing are pointing up, very oversold. This is a weekly chart. So you can see that things still don't look too good. It's very risky to go long here. But I'm timing it with other things that I'm seeing, and it's a shooting in the dark. Hopefully it pops. So I didn't go long. I went long here and got out. Then it pulled back. So it all depends. What's your risk? What you're willing to risk? Where you want to put your stop? If you don't feel comfortable, because you think things are not looking too good and things could continue going lower, then that's a good way to look at it. I'm just going to risk it because I see other things that are potentially positive that could turn to the upside, and it's this week, which I've been saying. If you've been following me, July the 5th, July 5th and 6th. There's one proprietary cycle that I'm watching that I haven't shown here that is going to go up, and everything lines up with the Gann swing low, monthly July low, or turning point, if you want to call it. The seasonality of June, July being swing low, and also all depends with the markets too. If the markets are not going to turn up, the indices, then we could probably be stuck here. Everything has to kind of line up. So that's what I'm kind of like, wanted to put this video out there for the subscribers that follow me and all that, and especially that I follow Uranium and especially Cameco and all the other stuff. So those are my thoughts. If you got any questions, any things you're thinking about, also you can shoot it in the comments, and if I have time, I'll respond. In the meantime, I'll try to fix what I have here. But anything else I wanted to say? Pretty much, I think this is wave 5. If this is the ABC correction, then this is where, this is what the market's giving us. I kind of believe that there'll be more, because I've normally seen ABC corrections pull even deeper and looks more, normal of an ABC correction. But, the market is not always consistent, and it's not always, it gives you the same pattern. So you just never know. Maybe things are different on this, in this environment, but that's what I'm seeing. So it's very risky. Like I'm going to keep repeating it. This is very risky. And this is a 50-50 thing. I think the timing for me to try a trade will be this week, and it'll be Tuesday. When the market opens, I just see how everything goes and just place an order. Especially if we could get above this 23 or 20, just kind of push higher. You just want to see things just kind of go higher now from here, and just place your stop. And if I'm wrong, then, if it pushes low and it's a head fake for me, then I get stopped out and I wait for this C wave to develop. I've had a target of 12 something, and that's another technique of Gann's that I'm back testing. To see if it's going to play out. And if I if I see that price action pulls a 12, I'm just buying. I'm not even looking at the timing of it. I just know that's the key level to buy. If we take out 20. So far, we haven't taken out 20. So you've been following me. 12 is out of the picture. 12 is not going to happen if we don't take out 20. Once 20 is taken out, there's also 15 that I have my eyes on. You got some of the moving averages, you got some key levels, but below 20 it will be 15 and 12. 12 is like a no-brainer. You just have to buy it. I mean, that's it. That's definitely an ABC, and it'll look like an ABC, and that looks like the ending of wave 2 if that ever happens. I just don't know if that's going to happen or not, but that's like, you just have to buy it if it hits 12. I'm just going to leave it at that. Even if it goes to 15, that's even a better entry than what I'm going to be doing Tuesday up here. So this is going to be very risky. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to try to figure this computer thing out. Hope you like this video, and I'll continue posting more videos. I know there's other people who want me to do some updates on other markets I follow. I just got to kind of get my system situated here where I can record and get this looking at least better, and show my other stuff that my charts and stuff like that. So happy 4th. Have fun with your family, friends, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Cameco using the Gann price and time technical analysis.